Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's made its way to him. Vieira. And it's Perez. Gerrard. Pedri. Gerrard. And this is Dembele. A probing pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Rodrigo.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lee Kang-in. And it's Rodri. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Perez. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Perez. And he's there to make the challenge. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Spain! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Tries a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, high-quality goal, and it's been given away. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dixon. Lee Kang-in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Swept in. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Zanetti. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a throw-in. Dixon. That's Lee Kang-in. Rodri. Perez. And it's Nedved. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation.
Gerrard! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Rodri. Rodrigo. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ibrahimovic. That could spell. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Japan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rodrigo is onto this. That has not gone well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodrigo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's superb. Quality ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Rodrigo, and he's running through. He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. On the through ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Nedved, and that was nowhere near his best. Romario. Spread out to the left. Romario will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Romario.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Nedved. Dink through, and he's in on goal. Hangs it, climbs up big. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 15, Romario.
Bouts of
Number
passing
10,
here, really
Del
easy on the
Piero.
eye.
Substitutions taking place.
Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. A good-looking ball. Nedved. Now it's Romario. That is a great pick out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira looking understandably energised after his goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Now it's Perez. Pinches it off him. And this is Inzaghi. And he's being shifted off it.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Nedved really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Seno! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Lee Kang-in takes control of it and he's on the move. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Del Piero! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution for Japan, number 11.
Japan can
Perez.
make their change now with a break in play.
22, Nedved. Number 4, Lee Kang-in. Coming on the field,
Maldini.
number 13, Hazard.
And here's
Number
Romario
17, Kukçu.
into the last
Number
5 minutes.
18, Messi.
This is Del Piero. And Del Piero!
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Foot in. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's picked out the run.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is out of play. And here's Baggio. Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. He can run onto that. Romario gets through on his own. They want to be quick to recover this. Has a look and plays it forward. Romario. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Japan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Perez. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. And this is Zola. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Howson. Mbappe.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Nedved. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Best! No, not the best of headers. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Drive, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now that looks a decent ball. Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's found the way through. That'll be a throw-in. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe pinches it off him. Can he get onto this? He is through here. That's good play. Best's cross. He rises. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gullit was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard. Now Gilberto Silva. Dixon. Half-time getting close now. And it's been given away. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He's scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? This looks promising. And it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Romario. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Nedved. Japan finding their passes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Perez. And it's Azar. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Pele. Best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Japan needing a change of fortune here. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Romario. Zola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's forced to go back. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Japan. Number 11, Perez. Number 15, Romario.
Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 10, Del Piero. Substitution
Now it's
in
Figo.
progress.
Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Del Piero. Messi. Japan looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Oh, terrible pass. Gilberto Silva. And here's Del Piero. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Plenty to aim at here. Chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's just beyond his reach. Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Climbs up big! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Dixon. Nedved. Now it's Hazard. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Early ball out from the back. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Threads one in. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Figo. Good play on the left-hand side here. Figo, who does have an assist to his name. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hazard. Pass was just off target. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Rafael Varane has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That is Del Piero! And he's really put himself on the line here. Chance for a shot! Brilliantly cut out. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond... He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Rodrigo. Kokchu. Zanetti. It's Perez. Japan finding their passes. Thinks one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played back. Tries to pass it through. Guardiola. The ball has bounced loose now. Dixon. Lee Kang-in. And it's Kokchu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. That's good vision. De Gea clears it away. Nicked it back promptly. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Perez. Japan looking to pass their way through. That's been cut out, well played. Lee Kang-in plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Plays a sharp little ball here. Japan still without a single shot on target. Pele, oh, well measured. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Dixon. That's Lee Kang-in. Kokchu. And it's Perez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vicious ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. Lee Kang-in. Ball played for Kokchu. Rodrigo. And he skips past his man. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Lee Kang-in. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Kokchu. Nicely aimed pass. Kokchu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Perez. Now it's Mbappe. Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lee Kang-in. Pull it. Pele. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react. Kokchu. Pele. And it's Thuram. a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rodrigo.
Such good technique. Rodrigo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Can he get on the end of this? Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lee Kang-in is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1
That
minute
is good
added time.
alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole
Just a quick
has to take
announcement.
more
We would
risks,
like to inform
but they
you
really
that
need to
CCTV
up their
is
quality
now in
too.
operation for your safety.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this is a great position. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That is asking for trouble. And here's one-on-one! Goes down, but nothing given. Kukçu. Messi. And he welcomes it in. He's found some space. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Lee Kang-in. And it's Kukçu. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Quickly taken. Pires. Kukçu. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Pires. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No, that's been intercepted. Dixon. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10,
Cruyff with the
Pele.
challenge, and he has
Number
given away a free
15,
kick.
Bullet. Number 17, Deco. Number 20, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 99, Ibrahimovic. Number 18,
It's Nedved.
Johan Cruyff.
Rodri.
Number 22,
Japan
Kaká.
are, of course, in a position
Number
to go to the
19,
bench should the need arise.
Number 6,
Rodri.
Varane. Substitution.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Kaká. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff quietly revving up. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A probing pass. Nicely shaped ball. Bergomi. Kaká. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Romario. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rijkaard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved. And it's Perez. Now it's Mbappe. Good take, and is he... And the shot! He's scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played, well played.
North Carolina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Out towards the flank. Kaká, here's on, and he shoots! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ibrahimovic. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's from Mario. Ball swung. Up he goes! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is from Mario. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that's a lovely exchange. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Elise. Half an hour played now. He's got away. Zanetti gets across to intercept that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
He's having a shot! He has done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rodri. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Nedved. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. Tchouaméni charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Japan have their second corner now. Nedved goes short. Nedved.
2 added minutes have
Very
been
nicely
indicated.
done. Saliba gets a foot in here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Played out to the right. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Japan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Romario, there's no flag, and he's managed to get free. And that's the keeper's ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Dixon. Azar. Rice. Van Basten. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety. Azar. Could move up a gear here. That ball looks a good one. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here. Not again. Oh, he's been caught. Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Has another go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Japan. number 10, Del Piero. Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 11, Perez.
Japan
Number 8,
are, of course, in a position
Rodrigo.
to go to the bench should the need arise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Perez is onto this. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Neymar. That has been slung wide. Played in with purpose. Rodri. Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's intervened well there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gives it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Traumeri. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Elise. It's a loose ball.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Romario. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Japan, number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 4, Lee Kangin. Number 17, Kukchu. Substitution.
Japan have their third corner.
Substitution in progress.
Deftly away. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodrigo. Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Lovely, now then. Real chance! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's superb.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Knocks it into space. Played in. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective.